for it, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On first down, Watson wide open, Amari Cooper. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Watson. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Throwing again is Watson. And his pass incomplete. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense? Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. To throw is Watson. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Here's Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Geno. This is Fant on the short completion, and this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He finds Smith and Jigba. So no gain on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down. They're going to go for it. It's Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Watson on 1st down. This is the tight end, Njoku. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Watson. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
and that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Well, this red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's third down.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Watson looks to throw again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Tariq Woolen picks it.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
On the return, here's Jerome Ford. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Watson now off the bootleg, being chased out left.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw again. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that, and it's 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are right back in this football game.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
A throw over the middle taken in. Big strides, look at him go.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance.
Walker going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Again, Walker.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Watson. Pass complete to Chubb.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Here comes 2nd down. Watson to throw.
Steps away.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. No tougher place to be in a spot like this than Seattle. Here's 3rd down. Completes to Njoku.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Watson.
On the move to his left.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Watson. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds. In a perfect world, they know what hash they want to get to for their kicker, and they already know the distance that he feels comfortable. That'll dictate what they do on offense.
See if they can get in his range.
The Smith's throw into the hands of Lockett.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. This from 55 yards out. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away.
Thrilling 4th quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of us saw that coming, the way that they were playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a stunning ending because it wasn't just a 1-touchdown swing. It was a multiple touchdown swing for them to end up losing that ball game. Give credit where credit is due. They came off the pace and got it done.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.